Bertram family arrives at their remote cabin with a mix of excitement and trepidation. This had once been a place of joy for family gatherings, but now it felt eerie and strangely foreboding. The snowflakes fell softly outside and the wind howled through the trees, creating an unsettling ambience. Mary, this year we'll make some wonderful memories. Let's celebrate just like we used to. David, yeah, it'll be fun. Just us in the winter wilderness. As they unpack, Sarah notices the cabin's interior feels unusually cold, despite the fireplace crackling with warmth. She brushes off her discomfort, focusing instead on the decorations. As night falls, the family gathers around the dining table for dinner. The atmosphere is tense. Small arguments flare up, echoing the stresses of the past year. The room is illuminated by flickering candles, casting shifting shadows on the walls. Sarah, do you guys hear that? It's like someone is whispering outside. Ben, maybe it's a ghost. David laughs off their fears, dismissing it as wind. However, as the clock strikes 7, strange noises start to echo through the cabin. Soft whispers, creaking floorboards, and the sound of something dragging across the floor. Suddenly, the lights flicker and go out, plunging them into darkness. Mary, David, what's happening? He grabs a flashlight, illuminating the room. They hear giggling that seems to come from the attic. Ben, excited and unbothered by the tension, races to the stairs, a mischievous grin on his face. Ben, let's go see. Sarah, Ben, wait, don't go up there alone. The adults hesitate but ultimately follow him into the attic. Dust motes dance in the air as they open the creaky door. To their shock, they find an old trunk filled with family photographs from decades past, all gathering dust. Sarah flips through the pictures, her heart racing as she sees images of past New Year's celebrations. Smiling faces, children playing. But one photo catches her eye. A group of children, their faces blurry, except for one girl who stares directly at the camera, her eyes hauntingly dark. As they leave the attic, the atmosphere becomes fraught with an unshakable sense of dread. Throughout the night, the children claim to see shadowy figures in the corners of their eyes. The whispers grow louder, the shadows dance more frequently, and the once familiar cabin begins to feel like a prison. David, it's just an old house. There's nothing to be scared of. As the hour approaches midnight, the tension boils over. Ben starts acting strangely, laughing at nothing and talking to someone only he can see. The family members, now terrified, start arguing about what to do next. With just minutes to midnight, Sarah, gripped by fear, suggests they leave. But when they try to open the door, they find it won't budge. The whispers grow louder, forming a cacophony of lost voices pleading something unknown. Suddenly, the cabin doors burst open and a gust of wind swirls around them. The shadows coalesce into figures, children, lost and sorrowful. The girl from the photograph steps forward, her face a mask of longing. Ghost girl, stay with us. We don't want to be alone. In that moment, the family realizes they are not alone, but caught in a cycle of forgotten New Year's celebrations, drawn into the memories of those who once celebrated there. The clock strikes midnight, and the echoes of the past swell into a storm of ethereal light. Mary finally confronts the shadows, her heart heavy with sorrow and regret. Mary, we remember you. We honor your memories. We won't forget. As she speaks, the shadows seem to recede, momentarily calming their furious whispers. But the ghostly children plead. Sarah, we can't leave them like this. In a moment of clarity, Sarah grasps Ben's hand tightly and faces the ghostly children, sympathy washing over her. Sarah, we can celebrate with you. We will remember you always. As they all join hands, the room fills with warmth, and the spirits of the children begin to smile, their shadows lifting with the promise of remembrance. The cabin rustles with energy, the oppressive atmosphere giving way to a gentle glow. As light breaks, the spirits dissipate, leaving the family alone in the now quiet cabin. They find the door open, revealing snow gently falling outside, the world renewed for a new year. Ben, can we come back next year, Mom? Can we invite them? Mary, yes, we will come back and we will always remember. As the family steps out into the light of the dawn, They can finally breathe air filled with a mix of hope and sorrow, knowing they share a bond with those lost and carry the memories of the past forward into the new year.